So it's just really neat. Every month is something different. This month is a yoga mat. So if you hit Success Club 5, you get a yoga mat this year. What, baby?
I put my head on the
I'm sorry. I'll be in there in a minute, okay?
Okay.
Another thing about Success Club is every single year. I'll give you hugs and kisses. Yes, real mom life there. You get they have it's called a Success Club trip every single year. You can qualify. So like this, I think next year's Punta Cana. This past year they went on a cruise. They've gone to Disneyland or Disney World. I mean, every single year that they always have what's called a Success Club trip, and you qualify by hitting Success Club. And then you earn points. So I'm still on a waiting list, but I have over $800 in points that I've earned. So when I do get off that waiting list, I already have that free money to go to Punta Cana with my husband next year. So it's just really cool. And that's just for helping people. And so that's Success Club. Now what's really neat is there is also Success Club 10. Okay. So Success Club 5, you get the free leads. Success Club 10, and you have to be an Emerald, you get free Shakeology leads, plus you get the commission. That is really awesome. So if anybody buys Shakeology just off of an infomercial or a website, and they don't buy it under a coach, hold on, you get that person. And so if they sign up for HD, the next month they order, you get the commission off of that, plus you get a Success Club point from them. So that's really where it's awesome, is by helping. You would be helping 5 people. Right? 5 people with challenge packs. If you do Shakeology, it's a little bit less. So,
Mom, I want to tell you something.
What? Hold on one second. Hold on. I think that's it. Does anybody else, Patty or Tara, do y'all want to share it all?
Okay. Oh, I was just gonna say more on like Success Club, right? Those free leads that Shay talked about. I logged into my back office one day and I had a Success Club point and I didn't have any idea where it came from. Because I had reached out to this lead and they hadn't replied. Well, they ordered like $300 worth of various things. And I got the commission off of all of that. They never responded to me, didn't want to talk to me, didn't want to coach, but I still got the commission. So just because they don't answer and they don't reply doesn't mean you're not going to benefit from it. That was like happy day. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that's true. Sometimes, I mean, I've had some leads that have become coaches too, just because they do like respond, but not everybody does. Not everybody wants a coach, even though they're assigned it. So that's something too. And this is kind of going off a little bit, but I'm going to share just because it helps me a lot to know, and it'll help you guys to know when people order through you, because that's something to be aware. So everybody always that orders through Beachbody has a Beachbody coach, because they're assigned to a coach. And that is when you get someone that's, your lead. So they might not know that they have a coach, but they do. And so they're connected with a coach on their account. Now, here's the thing, that if someone is your friend you're talking to, they sign up with you, it'll go to
go get in your bed now. Sorry, I thought I was on mute.
It's okay. It'll go to, if they're connected with another coach, it's going to go to that coach. That coach will get the commission on it. So you just want to make sure within, I think it's like 5 days or something, but I always tell everyone try to do it within 48 hours to get them connected with you. And that's simple to do. There's a coach change form, just to where you make a coach customer change form. You just make sure you get their info and you send it in, and Beachbody says, okay, you're their coach now. You get credit for their order. And so what I always do, anytime anybody orders through me, I send them the info after they've asked for it and we've gone through everything. And then at the end, I always say, let me know when, I'll tell them like how to order and everything. And then I say, you're good to go. Let me know on everything. And then I'll just say, send me your confirmation email. So I'll make sure everything is good on my end. Always say that. I always get their confirmation email, because it's going to have their order number. It's going to have their email. It's going to have everything on there that I need if they're already connected with a coach that they don't know. So then from there, on your back office, and you'll learn this too in the training, but just for, to know for things right away. There are two things to look at when you log in your account. There's the Coach Online Office, which is where we go for a lot of things. There's also something called the Previous Office View. It's right underneath the Coach Online Office. And this is kind of like an old school look on everything. But here's the difference. You don't really go there for a lot of stuff, but it does show orders right away. So as soon as someone orders, it'll go under the Previous Office View. So if you have them send their confirmation email, then you go to the Previous Office View, you log in, click Previous Office View, it'll say orders, I think at the top. Click on orders, customer orders, and if they ordered and it went to you, it'll pop up there. If it's not there, especially within an hour of them ordering, because it'll pop up right away, that's when you need to make sure you do the coach change form. That way it's not 5 days later and you're like, man, they ordered through me and I don't know where it went and I'm not getting any points and they're not assigned to me. You want to make sure that you get that taken care of right away. So I always say, just as a precaution, make sure they're, in with you, they're connected with you, because if they ordered P90X off an infomercial 10 years ago, they have a coach and they don't know it. Okay. And ideally, they want to know who their coach is. So yeah, so that's just my little thing I would add on that.
Yeah, especially for beginner coaches, that's kind of where I built a little bit of my business. Is I would reach out. So if somebody said, oh, I've got that program before, or I've done P90X, say, hey, you can sign up for me to be your coach for free and you can get plugged into my challenge groups. And everyone's like, what, really? It's free? Jen, I think that's what happened with you, right?
I had to 25.
Yeah. And I don't know where you got it before. Was it off Amazon or something? I don't even remember.
Infomercial.
An infomercial, yeah. Mm-hmm. And you were like, I was like, just sign up for me for free. And you're like, well, are you sure it's free? You said, I went to high school with you, so I trust you. And I'm like, no, I promise it's for free. I guarantee you, people in your sphere that they either are ordering or like, there's people that are like, oh, I didn't know, like can I just buy Shakeology from you? I'm just or going on my web. I don't even have a coach. I'm like, yes. That, so as you start putting it out too, and you're like, oh, do you have a coach? No, I just ordered online. Oh, okay. Why don't you switch me to be your coach? It happens a lot.
A lot. I was in the post office the other day and somebody was talking to me. I knew him from like 10 years ago, and he was talking about a program that he was doing, a Beachbody program. And he's like, yeah, I order through them all the time. And I was like, all right. He switched to me. Now I'm his coach. So we're good to go. But, just to have that, even if you're not, if they don't want that help, you want to be able to help. But good deal. And off of that, let's talk real quick about the free groups we have coming up, because this will be a great way for you guys to invite people. Just to put yourself out there, invite people to a free group. It's a lot less intimidating than if you're inviting people to a challenge group, because you're really like, they don't have to pay. So we have on Monday, I always butcher the names, Healthy Moms, Happy Moms. Yay. Okay. There's a group. We're going to start on Monday. It's an ongoing group. It'll never end. It's just a free group. Free fitness accountability group. You can have anyone join it. It's going to be Healthy Moms, Happy Moms. And it's just a fitness accountability group for I'm new as far as like into the mom world type thing. I'm pregnant. And then of course there's so many women, whether, whatever stage they're in. But so it'll just be sharing workouts. They don't have to do Beachbody workouts, but you can definitely get them on a free account and help them through, 30 days of BOD, the free trial. It could be them, they could be doing running workouts. They could just be working out at a gym, but they just want that connection with other women. And so you could get them in the group and just, nutrition recipes we'll share on our meal prep. We'll just share and just make it a community thing of just giving, free advice and sharing our struggles and things like that. Because Shay and I were talking, and we always go on these groups on Facebook that have like, you know, they're already doing this. And we were like, why don't we just have our own, you know, with our team? So that's going to start on Monday. And if you're not a mom or like or if you were like a mom 15 years ago or something like that, you're just in a different stage, you know, and it's just, you know, it's fine if you don't feel comfortable, but that group is there if you want to put people in it. And, you know, I was a Beachbody coach for the past 2 years and as pretty much just, you know, on my own. You know, I would joke around about how my bike was kind of my kid, you know what I mean? So like, so whatever stage you're in, but then, some of the other girls on the team are going to be doing a 3-week free yoga retreat. And that is going to start, I think, Monday, but we're waiting to find out. Right? I'm not sure.
Yep. So Beachbody On Demand right now, there's a 3-week yoga retreat for free for any Beachbody On Demand members. Your first 30 days, they can sign up under you. If they go to your beachbodycoach.com/your screen name, they can click join and they can join Beachbody On Demand for 30 days for free. So it is technically a free group. Just after 30 days, they'd have to pay for a membership, which is $30 for a personal development book. I think that's going to go along with that, right, Patty? We're just not sure who's going to lead that group yet, since Patty and I are starting the Healthy Moms, Happy Moms group. We're still kind of waiting for that.
I think
But,
Laura and Amanda both.
You know, reach out to your people if you know. Okay, sweet. Cool.
Okay, so are there any questions on any? I know we talked a lot. You guys.
Free groups are where you can build your network, you guys.
Can you hear me? You guys hear me? My thing is freezing.
Yeah.
Just something to repost me's on, and I really don't share a lot of my like personal life most of the time on Facebook. So I think, and I mean, all my Facebook is just a private, just me and my, you know, just my friends, and it's very closed and things like that. And I think it's just, I'm trying to put myself out, kind of scary, sharing, because I feel like I'm going to have to share a lot more of what I'm doing, because I'm not having so much luck, just these sporadic little posts that I'm kind of doing. And I know that people know me because a lot of my friends are like people from the Army and other places, and they kind of already kind of know me and stuff like that. But it's just, it's kind of hard to kind of start to build that kind of relationship with people. So I don't know if maybe it's just going slow for me and still know what to do. I don't want to bother people like so much, and I don't want to be one of those naggy people, but I'm just like, oh my gosh, but you should really do this.
So I want Tara, I want Tara to share, because when Tara started, she didn't even have Facebook.
Oh.
Tara, can you share your experience?
So I did have to build really, really slowly, right? And start reconnecting with people. But if you're in it for the right reason, that reason is to help people, and those relationships will grow organically. I just got a message from a girl. She's lost 40 pounds on her own. She's plateaued, and she's reached out, and she's like, hey, I can't afford Shakeology. I've been watching you. I'm really inspired by you. Is there anything you can do to help me? I think, is it Josh Coates? I can't remember who it is. Who's like, provide them value, and just be there to help people, and they will come back around. But yeah, I mean, I couldn't just jump in and say, hey, I haven't talked to you in 15 years, but I'm a Beachbody coach now and I can help you lose some weight. Like, that doesn't work, right? You have to slowly grow and build those relationships. And really, it's hard. Jen, sometimes I still mark some of my posts to friends only, just because there's some things that, I don't. So I don't know about like Shay and Patty and you guys, but like I get some weird creeper message type stuff.
I do not. I don't know, Tara. Tara gets some creepers. I don't know what.
Like, somebody shared the picture of my daughter getting her driver's license photo, like shared it, and I was like, okay, I know that you're like a friend of a friend, but I don't know you well enough to share a picture of my daughter. So it's a little, so those types of things I still mark now as friends only, right? But that's it. If you're in it for the right reasons, you're not going to bother them. You're not going to, and if you do bother them, they're not the people that you want in your network anyway. That's something that's been really hard for me to learn. And if you haven't read You're a Badass, read that, because there is a quote in there.
I'm halfway through it. I'm halfway through it right now.
Good.
So that's kind of where I'm at on that. It is a little bit slow at first. It really is. That's what I said earlier, though. You can't
I think
expect
it was not Melanie Mitra. I always get the who's the other blonde? Mindy Mindy. What's her last name? Wedner. She started off with 100 people on her Facebook, and she had she was in a town of 100 or something. I can't even remember. But again, just reminding yourself, this is Crockpot. You're working on yourself, Jen. You have an amazing story. Start with your sphere of people. That's a safe zone. And maybe every now and then put something public or whatever, but the people in your sphere are still watching you and seeing you. And then if you're adding to your network, you're reconnecting with people from high school, you're reconnecting with people in the Army. It doesn't mean you're reconnecting with them and right away inviting them. You're just kind of, hey, how's it going? Long time. It's just kind of like you're talking to, just like that casual thing. It's just think about my relationship with you. I didn't ask to be your friend and then say, hey, come join me. It was like something slow. And then you were watching me and we're building trust together. And that's times a day. If you're not used to even, just start with one really, not quantity, but quality. I think into the quality post. It doesn't have to be where you're just, posting, but then also you don't have to think a lot about it and just posting a picture of food, or posting a picture of what you do, because people are interested in that too. So you don't have to overthink it. It doesn't have to be this amazing about your story every single time you share either. So not overthinking it, but that's very common when you're getting started. It's very common. Very rarely do people start who have this huge network that can just reach out to people.
Yeah, and as you grow, it's going to be, you're getting more of your cold network. You're reaching out to people that you didn't know before. That's what is. Can you guys hear me okay? Did it cut me off again?
You're stuck.
Oh, can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Now I can.
Okay. I literally just took the Ethernet cord out of the thing and put it in my MacBook because I keep getting knocked off. So hopefully this actually works. From the Wi-Fi. So where was I at? So basically, as you grow and that's something you learn about in the coach training, is how to connect with people, and they give ideas, on people that how to jog your memory of people that, you had in your life in the past and stuff too. So that's always a good thing, a good tool. I think that's in the book.
And one more thing. Sorry, I know we're almost out of time. Don't assume because somebody's doing Thrive, or they're doing Plexus, or they're doing Isagenix, or they're doing any other program, go ahead and connect with those people. Because I just had a girl sign up with Country Heat Challenge Pack, who was doing Thrive, and she absolutely hated it. She hated the way it made her feel. It said it made her edgy, it made her anxious. She'd been watching my post, and she's all in, and she's excited. She's messaging me like 3-4 times a day. But in the past, I've been kind of afraid. I would go to their page and see that they're a Plexus ambassador or they're a Thrive. I don't even know what they call their people, but don't discount them or don't disregard them, because the opportunity is still there.
Well, even if they're drinking Plexus, they still got to work out. So they can
Right?
get a workout program, or they're doing the It Works wraps. Okay, like they can wear a wrap on their stomach and work out. I don't know, but that still connect with them, because they might not be happy with or things change. People's bodies change. I've heard that a lot. Like, oh, it worked for me in the beginning, it didn't work for me. It doesn't work for me anymore.
Yeah.
So awesome.
Were there anything
else? Jen, that was a great question.
Yeah, very good question.
With me, I just don't know how to incorporate, because I also do CrossFit like 6 times a week, but then I do like size or T25 or something other. Well, I usually just do anything that Shanti does, just because I'm in love with him.
Yeah.
So it's just hard for me to understand how I can put it all together.
That's part of
Patty, that's a good one for you.
Yeah. So that's part of if I freeze at all, just let me know. Hopefully I don't. But that is just part of who you are, and that's part of the people that you attract and the people that you are in with. You know what I mean? That you're connected with. So so you're sharing. When we say be a product of the product, yeah, you're doing some of the programs and we want to show results, but we want to show a healthy lifestyle. And you that's something that you can still share your workouts, which you already do. You're always sharing the videos and stuff too, of like the CrossFit stuff and things like that. And one of the top coaches in the business is Janelle Summers, and she's a CrossFitter. She shares a lot of CrossFit workouts.
I actually looked her up when you told me, but I can't find her.
Oh,
I wonder if you're spelling it wrong.
Yeah, it's spelled weird, I think.
Maybe.
I'll look at. Well,
I can try to
a thing, but yeah. So I do a lot on training too, and a lot of the other coaches do too. So we'll share our swimming and biking and running, and I'll share on even teaching fitness classes or anything like that. But it really is, you're just sharing your fitness journey and your health journey. And the beauty of the products of the programs is that since there's so many, that you can help so many people. So if somebody is looking for something like yoga to do in with their CrossFit, or we have another girl on our team who's an Emerald coach, who's a big CrossFitter. That's all she does. And she is huge on Shakeology, and so she'll do some of the Pyo and yoga workouts and stuff too. So there's always things, as long as you're just sharing the health journey and you. And those are the people that you're going to connect with and attract. And it's cool because those are the people you want to be surrounded by too, is those people that are like you. So I would just encourage you to just keep sharing your fitness journey as you go. And you'll notice just from there, as you connect with people. And if someone says, man, I wish I could do that, but I don't have time, and I've got, only 30 minutes a day, and I need to work on my nutrition and whatever, you got a program for that. You're like, okay, well, you can do it in your own home. We'll set you up. So that's the cool thing about it, is you can just do your own thing, do your own journey.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Any other questions?
Yeah.
No. It's late.
My bedtime.
Ugh.
So I kept getting knocked off, but it says it's recording still, but I don't know if that just got like 5-minute increments here and there. So hopefully it's recorded and I'll post the recording. If not, you guys got it all. So,
Thank you guys so much for jumping on here. We really appreciate you guys taking the time, and it's always nice to share and ask questions. Please don't just know that, you know, whether Tara's your coach, I'm your coach, Patty your coach, we're all in this together. We're all a community. We're all a tribe. And so never hesitate to ask a question. There's no such thing as a dumb question. Reach out to your coach, but don't, you know, I reach out like Patty's Endurance. So if I have a person in my circle that it really needs help with a running plan or something like that, I reach out to Patty. We're all here to help each other. You know, we're all in different seasons. So it's never hesitate to reach out, because we just want you to be successful and be on this journey with us. We don't have it all figured out either, believe me. We're working on it.
Not at all. And the other thing is our team calls are bi-weekly. So we'll have one again this next Sunday night at 8 p.m. Central. And so get on those. And usually they're a lot shorter. 20, 30 minutes, and we go over things of what's happening in the month and what, things that are helping us. And we just hang out, and it's very casual, just like it is now. I mean, usually I'm wearing PJs in bed.
But it's only like 30. We try to keep it to 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, all right, y'all. Well, thank you for getting on.
Yeah.
Thank
Have
you,
a
ladies.
wonderful night.